Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. If you could please join me, read Genesis 27. And it came to pass when Isaac was old and his eyes was dim, so that he could not see, he called Esau his oldest son, and said unto him, My son. And he said unto him, Behold, here am I. And he said, Behold, now I am old, and I know not the day of my death. Now therefore take, I pray thee, the weapon of thy quiver and thy bow, and go out to the field, and take me some visions, and make me a savory meat, such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless thee before I die. And Rebekah heard when Isaac spoke to Esau his son. And Esau went to the field to hunt for visions, and to bring it. And Rebekah spoke unto Jacob his son, saying, Behold, I heard thy father speak. I will take that again. Behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau thy brother, saying, Bring me visions, and make me a savory meat, that I may eat and bless thee before the Lord before my death. Now, therefore, my son, obey my voice according to that which I command thee. Go now to the flock and fetch me from hence 2 good kids of goats, and I will make them savory meat for thy father, as such as he loveth. And thou shalt bring it to thy father, and that he may eat, and that he may bless thee before his death. And Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, Behold, Esau my brother is hairy, and I'm a smooth man. My father Peradventure will fail me, and shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse upon me, and not a blessing. And his mother said unto him, Upon me be the curse, my son, only obey my voice, and go fetch me them. And he went and fetched and brought them to his mother, and his mother made a savory meat, such as his father loved. And Rebekah took godly remnants of his older son Esau, which were with him in the house, and put them on Jacob her younger son. And she put the skin of the kids of goats upon his hand, and upon the smooth of his neck. And she gave the savory meat and the bread which she had prepared into the hand of her son Jacob. And he came into his father and said, My father. And he said, Here am I. Who art thou, my son? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau, thy firstborn. I have done according to as thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, sit and eat for the visions, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac said unto his son, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because the Lord thy God brought it to me. And Isaac said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not. And Jacob went near unto Isaac his son, and felt him, and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy, but were hairy as his brother Esau's hands. So he blessed him. And he said, Art thou my very son Esau? And he said, Am I? And he said, Bring it near to me, and I will eat my son vision, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat. And he brought him wine, and he drank, and his father Isaac said unto him, Come near and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his woman and blessed him and said, See, smell of my son as the smell of the field which the Lord has blessed. Therefore God give thee all the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and the corn of wine. Let the people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's son bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee. And it came to pass as the son, as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet so gone out from the presence of his father, that Esau his brother came from his hunting. And he also made savory meat and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, Let my father arise and eat of his son's vision, that he may visions that die, so my bless thee. And Isaac his father said unto him, Who art thou? He said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. And Isaac troubled very exceedingly, and said, Where is he that has taken visions and brought it to me, and have eaten of all before thy cometh? And bless him, yea, and he shall be blessed. And Esau heard the words of his father. He cried with great and exceedingly bitter cry, and he said unto my father, Bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, Thy brother came with stability, and has taken away that blessing. And he said, Is not he rightly named Jacob? For he has supplanted me these two times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he has taken away my blessing. And he said, Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren I have given him for servants. With corn and wine I have sustained him, and what shall I do now with thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my God. And Esau lifted up his eyes and wept. And Jacob his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven from above. And by sword shalt thou live, and thou shalt save thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, The day of mourning of my father is at hand, then I will slay my brother Jacob. And these words of Jacob, his brother's son, was told to Rebekah, and he sent and called Jacob his younger son, and said unto him, Behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, thou comforted himself, posing to kill you. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, and arise, flee thou to Lebanon, my brother in Haran, and tarry him with a few days until thy brother fear turn away. Until thy brother anger turn away from thee, he will forget that which has done to him. Then I will send and fetch from hence. Why should I be deprived also of you both in one day? And Rebekah said to Isaac, I am weary of my life because of the daughter of Heth. If Jacob take a wife of the daughter of Heth, such as these which are of daughters of the land, which good shall my life do to me? May the Lord bless the reading of his word. Amen. Thank you so much for joining me in read Genesis 20.